The 7 deadly sins are greed, lust, envy, sloth, wrath, gluttony, and pride, and each of these can be attributed to a specific Minecraft YouTuber, starting with greed. Now, greed is the excessive desire for material possessions and wealth, and the literal YouTuber embodiment of that has to be Brazo. Now, if you try to search up Brazo on YouTube, you'll find out that he's actually been banned permanently. And to understand why, we're gonna have to dig deeper into what this channel actually was. If you went to Brazo's channel a few years ago, this is what you would have seen, just some random Dream SMP videos. But if you look closely at the 1.9 million views that this video got, you can see that Brazo got most of his views from clickbait. Now, I don't know how it's possible to make 9 videos about the same 3-second clip, but Brazo managed to do it. But that's just scratching the surface of how greedy this guy actually is. So in August 2021, after Technoblade revealed his cancer diagnosis, Brazo made 52 videos clickbaiting it. How do you not run out of ideas at that point? Like, what the hell is this? Anyway, a year later when Technoblade sadly died, you know it was time for Brazo to make 10 more videos about the topic. And as soon as everyone called him out for doing this, he just faked a $3,000 donation to a cancer charity. Like, come on, man. So yeah, it's safe to say that Brazo is the literal embodiment of greed, but that's not even why his channel got terminated. Basically, Brazo found another trend which he could exploit, which was Andrew Tate, and he just spammed these videos out and eventually just got terminated for copyright claims. I think it's safe to say that Brazo kind of deserved this termination, and the same thing can be applied to our second deadly sin, lust. Back in 2015, Lionmaker was a respected Minecraft YouTuber with 800,000 subscribers and even featuring in Stampy's videos. However, at this point, Lionmaker got himself into some pretty concerning drama after he was exposed by Keemstar. Basically, Lionmaker got caught speaking to a 13-year-old, and this wasn't even the only drama that he got into. I don't want this video to get demonetized, but basically know that Lionmaker was in some pretty sketchy relationships and his subscriber count began to stagnate. He also went on this pretty strange interview.
In real life, I am as innocent and as free as can be.
But then in January 2018, YouTube had enough and just terminated his whole channel. Now in 2020, Lionmaker did make a brief comeback and started uploading YouTube videos on a new channel, but he was eventually terminated and basically banished from the community. But the same can't really be said for our third deadly sin, envy. Now, some of you might be confused as to why I've put Stevie for envy. Now, if you look at Stevie's videos, they don't really scream pure evil, and that's because there's nothing really wrong with Stevie's content itself. Like, this video I'm looking at right now is actually kinda cool, and that's why it's got 50 million views. However, if we look at the definition of envy being a feeling of discontented or resentful longing aroused by someone else's possessions, we can kind of see the issue with Stevie's channel. Since the beginning, Stevie had just been ripping off Reddit posts and just re-recording them slightly differently. And Stevie continued to do this throughout his entire channel's existence, stealing countless videos. Stevie would then go on to release his brilliant self-generating bridge design, which was just a blatant carbon copy of Mumbo Jumbo's, and he received backlash because of this. Now, Stevie's response was kinda shocking. I mean, first of all, it sounded like an English essay.
I take, for example, an 8-minute video and convert it to 1 minute in order to easily convey the essence to the viewer.
And secondly, he basically just said that other people steal content, so he's allowed to. Now, Steve got 1.6 billion views from doing all this, but his videos aren't very long, so it's unlikely he made that much money. But at least his videos were at least slightly better than our next deadly sin, Sloth. Now, originally I was gonna choose the YouTuber Shaz for Sloth, but his channel's recently been deleted. So instead we're gonna be talking about Airs, who's basically a complete carbon copy of Shaz. So Airs has gained most of his subscribers from live streaming, and I'll play a few seconds of his current live stream just to show you how good it is. This stream has been going on for 2 years, and that 2-second clip is basically all you need to know about it. No offense to heirs, but this is probably the laziest that YouTube can get. But to be fair, this content is about 100 times better than everything on this list so far. I mean, you're basically getting what you clicked on, to be fair to him. Now, if you're wondering about Shaz, then I made a video about him like 3 years ago. But that video is kinda boring, so basically Shaz would just get people to get skins of Dream SMP people, and then he would get them to jump up and down for like 10 hours straight in his Minecraft world for a live stream. And people would actually believe that Tommy Innit was in his stream. Like, bro, no he's not. Anyway, Shaz ended up getting terminated because he was actually clickbaiting. But anyway, let's move on to our next deadly sin, wrath. Now, for the deadly sin of wrath, I've actually gone for a slightly different approach. Basically, I thought, who has killed the most people in Minecraft? This may seem like an impossible question, but I think I've got the answer. Now, we can basically rule out single player worlds because it's not really likely they're going to be killing many people there, so that leaves us with Minecraft servers. In terms of Minecraft servers, one stands out for being active for over 11 years and having over 20 million unique Minecraft players, and that's Hypixel. Now, you might think that Bed Wars would have the most kills, as the guy who's number 1 on the leaderboards has nearly 500,000 kills total. But the game with the actual most kills is Sky Wars, and the player with the highest amount of kills is Lifelong with 600,000 kills. Well, technically this guy actually has 1.1 million kills in paintball, but I mean, that's just paintball, it doesn't really count, like you're throwing snowballs at them. In paintball, basically a plugin is killing them, so that's why I've chosen Lifelong for the number 1 spot here. Now, don't worry, Lifelong does have a YouTube channel, and here, look, 35,000 views, that's pretty good. However, it wouldn't be a Deadly Sins video without any controversy, and many people think that he just boosted his way into the number 1 spot. I don't really know for certain, so we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt here, so good job, Lifelong. But not good job to our next deadly sin, gluttony. Now, I can't lie, this one's gonna be kinda short because gluttony is basically just being fat. And it's a bit mean to just find some random Minecraft YouTuber and call him fat. So, we're going with Boogie2988. No offense to Boogie's fatness, but a lot of people think he's a bad person, so I'm not quite sure. Also, I know this video is about Minecraft YouTubers, so Boogie actually made Minecraft videos back 12 years ago, so it counts. Anyway, I think we should just move on to the next and final deadly sin, pride. Pride is defined as being an excessive love of one's own excellence, and I think you know who I'm gonna choose for this one. Dream is widely regarded as having one of the biggest egos in Minecraft, and this stems from a few occurrences. Firstly, after the $100,000 Dream Technoblade duel, Dream lost and he seemed kinda salty after it, saying things like this.
I will just say, I am better than Technoblade at Minecraft. I will say that.
Yeah?
I will say that out loud.
I mean, you could say that he was angry for losing $100,000, but they did split the money 50-50. Also, after some of Dream's fans were making some pretty strange artworks about him and his friends, Dream basically just said that he didn't really care. Also, Dream's entire character on the Dream SMP was centered around being egotistical and narcissistic, so that doesn't really help. So, does Dream have a big ego? I don't know, I wouldn't say so, but that's because Dream kind of made my channel. I don't want to get on his bad side or anything. Anyway, please subscribe so I can get to 400,000 subscribers, and goodbye.